Good morning, everyone, and welcome to River City Live. It is Tuesday, which means it is time to tune in to locals making a splash on the big screen. Rance, are we getting red carpet ready or what?
I see you shining. I'm trying to get my shine on, and so no one loves our locals harder than my AA Energy sis Jana and the RCL family. So I'm glad to share that passion with LOL Jax Film Festival and its festival director, Monique Madrid. And it's almost that time. It's funny because we talk about, we're like, we just saw Monique for that, and we just saw Monique for, but you guys are always grinding, whether it's LOL Jax Film Festival, 48 Hours Film Festival, all about giving the creatives an outlet here in Jacksonville. So tell people what we can expect for this year's LOL Jax Film Festival.
So as always, it's a fun ride, as you know. So we have new artists, we have new comedians rolling out, we have a bunch of great artists in regard to film. So we expect everybody to just come and play. What we love about it is like it's such positive and such local touch that anybody that comes, the money you spend at our local vendors or the time you spend with the artists, you'll see that it's going to be a good vibe and that you're supporting local and that there really is something to do in Jacksonville.
What I find interesting about this, because most people are like, oh, we're just watching film, but you guys incorporate a bunch of different elements. It's definitely focused on the film, but you mentioned comedians, and they've got music artists as well. Why is it so important that you integrate all of those elements into one setting?
Because I realize that with the artists themselves, they don't always mix in different, they don't always stay to their own world. So what we're trying to get them to do is collaborate with one another. And you know, music is great, but so is films. And if you notice films, it's driven by the music soundtrack. And a lot of times we love comedians, but we don't realize that they can be writers and they're actors in these great films that we adore. So why not make our own little ecosystem right here in Jacksonville? And that's why we like to mix it up, like love it all.
So it's a support system kind of.
It is.
I like where you guys are coming from. So some of the artists that have, creatives that have been part of the festival, they've gone on to do some amazing things. Like when we talk about putting Jacksonville on the map, Jacksonville has exploded. A lot of people have gotten some international exposure. So how cool is it, or how important is it that we have festivals like this that gives our creatives an outlet?
Yeah, so one, for them, it gives them the training ground of like when they put their films in other festivals, they get that feel. It gives them a chance to network, which is what festivals are known for. It gives them a chance to figure out who they want to collaborate with. And then also, lastly, you know, sometimes they need to know before they go to an international level, you know, do people like my films? Do people really enjoy it? And they can see it really in-house if they're sitting in the seats and they're listening to the laughs. So they can kind of know in real time, are people, you know, catching my jokes? Same thing with comedians too. You know, if you want that training ground, it's great to come because, again, you will know if it's funny because our audience is very, very honest.
They are very honest and very distinct on that. So the LOL Jax Film Festival runs August 3rd and 4th at WJXT Studios, and you can get your tickets now as it will sell out fast. People are like, why are you talking about it? We know Jacksonville buys late. You better buy early. So you can find out more at loljax.com. And that LOL, we talk about laugh out loud, but it's actually loving our locals as well. So we are all about integrating that here on River City Live as well. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. I will be there probably sitting in the back row munching my popcorn. Can we eat in the theater?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's all I need to know. So Jana, are there any fur babies over there with potential to be the next LOL Jax film star?